So there's a lot of talk about the few episodes of Nelly and Ashanti's reality show, We Belong Together. A lot of people have different opinions because of the episodes that they have seen, the things that Nelly have shared, the body language of Ashanti, and how she doesn't seem to, well, in some cases she does stand up for herself, but she doesn't, you know, stand on business. Like, you know what, this is what I want to do. I believe in it. I'm gonna fight for it. But if she gets pushback from Nelly, then she, kind of give up. But for me, I think that they doing a lot of stuff that's being said in this show is, of course, so people could tune in. They hear Nelly saying he's not going to help with the baby until the baby can walk and able is potty trained. And she was asking him how can he sleep through all of the crying that the baby does and doesn't wake up. So he's showing, like, you know what, wow, Ashanti, you stayed, well, you didn't get married, you finally got married and you have a baby, for you to be going through all of this. A lot of stuff is, this is reality show, TV show. There's a lot of reality TV show. Why should people click and listen to them? So of course they're gonna put things out there so people could click on. But I can also see how this may not work out for them because of, suppose one day she go and listen to all of the opinions that are being said, or somebody that's close to her listen to all the opinions that are being said and relay this to her, and he may think that, hey, we just just playing parts so we could get clicks and views, and to it starts to take effect on Ashanti. Oh, is this the show, or is this how he really think? Is this how he really feels? So whenever you put your relationship on display, especially on the internet, you open up yourself to all kinds of course, opinions, all kinds of different energy, even. And I mean, if you don't have something to counteract that, like, those stuff do take effect. You may think they're not taking effect, but they actually take effect. You may not see it now, but later on it's gonna take a toll on your relationship, and it's gonna show up in your relationship, and it's never really in a positive manner, especially you don't have something to counteract that, to combat that, to refute the things that people are saying. Nope, Nelly loves me. I know that he's there to help me. We're just saying this for the show, for clickbait and stuff like that. Remember, if people don't tune in, they will shut down the show. So they have to sensationalize the show so that people can tune in. Now, somewhere deep, it may be some, it's no relationship is perfect, of course. There's no relationship that is perfect. You may find issues in everyone's relationship. But I think a lot of things are being said in this show. They just making it bigger than it is, so people can tune in, because they need to. Okay, this is season one. They need to go to season two. They need to have stuff for season three. They need to have stuff for season four. But my other issue is that, of course, this show is not being done for the right reason. It's not like they're doing the show to show people that, hey, because you know you always hear people say, never go back, never go back. If it didn't work out in the past, it most likely won't work out again. But it's not like they're doing a show to show that, hey, you can go back and it work out, and it work out for the best. Yes, you may be the exception to the rule. You're gonna come. They didn't come to change the narrative. They didn't come to be the exception to the rule. They come to do whatever. Like a lot of people say, a rebrand, because Nelly's image did take a hit because of the different decisions that he made in his life. And Ashanti is that good girl, and she's there to clean up his image. So of course the show is definitely not being done for the right reasons, but hey, we're gonna make some money off of it anyway, so let's just do it. Because remember, Ashanti didn't want to do that. According to him, Ashanti didn't want to do the show at all because that's how she is. She's a very private person. But he needed to do some cleaning up. So that was the best way to clean up, and that's what he has done. He doesn't seem like many people have said doesn't seem to have done the work that needed to be done. Sometimes if you did the work, you wouldn't even need a rebrand. People will just see it for themselves. So I don't know. That we wish them all the best, but putting your relationship that was already being scrutinized on display is never ever a good idea. I would wish them the best. However, putting those, I I'm thinking that, they just saying it to sensationalize the show, but I really hope a lot of this stuff is not going on. Of course, it is possible. Of course, it may be going on, but like I said, I don't think it's going on in the way that they trying to make it seem on the show so people could click. Anyway, that's all I had to say. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.